Hello everyone, welcome to the virtual classroom of Advanced Marketing Management. In previous lecture, we started unit number 2, that is managing advertising. In the previous lecture, we discussed about the introduction, meaning, advertising message and process of advertising. So this point we have already discussed in our previous lecture. Now, in this lecture, we will discuss about advertising copy. An advertising copy is the heart of an advertisement. Preparing an advertisement is a complex job. One of the department involved in preparing advertisement is known as creative department. Their job is to add the creativity to an advertisement. And as we know, advertising is largely involves creative work. This creativity could be about writing the text, the headlines, putting the cartoons, slogans, selecting color combinations, etc. And all these jobs are normally done by highly creative people who work for creative department of an advertising agency. Now, previous lecture we discussed about the advertisement, importance of advertisement. That with the help of advertisement, any company will be able to increase their awareness, to increase their sales and profit. So advertisement is a very crucial task that every company have to perform, whether big or small. So advertisement is a highway to the success for all those company. Uh, Now here the question rises that how to prepare the advertisement. Previously, means before 50 or 60 years ago, the company itself was preparing the advertisement. For example, if Pepsi company is there, so the Pepsi company and their team employees will prepare the advertisement by themselves, whether it is advertisement on television, on newspaper, hoardings, etc. Right, for example, if the advertisement is to be broadcast on television, then we have to record the advertisement with the help of cameras. Some artist will be needed, right? One storyline should be there, dialogues will be there, slogans will be there, that we have to create. That we see advertisement in television and the range is between 30 seconds or you can say 40 seconds. So this is the length of the advertisement. Now, so previously before 50 to 60 years ago, the company and the employees was preparing the advertisement by itself, but with the passage of time, as the business become more complex, more and more responsibility is there on the shoulders of the managers, on the employees. So nowadays company is not preparing their advertisement by themselves, but they are hiring a company to prepare the advertisement. Now this company is known as a advertising agency. Now advertising agency is also a company whose main task is to prepare the advertisement of various company. For example, if a company is there, so this company will prepare the advertisement of various company, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Parle-G, Tata, Reliance. So for different companies, they will prepare the advertisement, whether it is advertisement on television. So if Pepsi company wants to prepare the advertisement and they want to broadcast this advertisement on television, so here advertising agency will prepare the advertisement on behalf of Pepsi company, and Pepsi company will pay the money to this advertising agency. So this advertising agency involves creative people, means many people will be there. For example, director is there, artist is there, choreographer is there, writer is there. So various people are there who are involved in the shooting of an advertisement. This is similar to shooting of any movie or any for example serials, right? So for example, if any movie is there, so there are many people, directors are there, workers are there, cameraman is there, hairdresser is there, costume designer is there, writer is there. So many people are there. In the same way, when a company is preparing the advertisement and they want to broadcast on television, they have to do all these things, means all these people are required. So here the advertising agency which is a company which prepares the advertisement for various company, will appoint all these people, and all these people will work in a team and they will prepare the advertisement for various companies. And for example, as we have given the example that Pepsi company wants to prepare the advertisement, so they will not prepare the advertisement by themselves. They will give the task to prepare the advertisement to some advertising agency companies. Now, it is known as a creative department. Why? Just because, for example, if any advertising agency have prepared the advertisement of Pepsi company and now they have to prepare the advertisement for Coca-Cola. So they have to prepare advertisement differently. Means different storyline they have to use, different dialogues they have to use, different tagline they have to use, and everything will be different. Means the same advertisement will not be repeated. There should be something new. So the company can make their identity. That's why it is known as a creative department, just because the advertisement of two company never be the same. There is a complete different storyline and everything is different and unique. So these advertising agencies are there. Many advertising agencies are there that we will discuss in the later part of this chapter. Practical examples we will discuss, that which advertising agencies are working in India and for which company they have prepared the advertisement. So we will discuss in the later part of this chapter. So before an advertising message sent to the media, it is presented in form of a copy, and it contains matter such as the headlines, the text, slogans, pictures, brand names, logos of the company, name of the advertiser, etc. related to the advertisement of a product. So before any advertisement is actually prepared, now here the advertising agency have to prepare the blueprint, as an architect is preparing the blueprint of a building that they are going to construct. So before constructing a building, architect is preparing the blueprint, or you can say map, that how the construction work will be done, right? So same way, before the preparing the advertisement, here the advertising agency and head of the advertising agency will prepare the advertising copy. So here everything will be discussed, that what will be the headline of the advertisement, what text, means what dialogue to be used if it is television advertisement, and if it is advertisement on newspapers, so what type of text should be used, what slogans, tagline should be used, what type of pictures to be put on hoardings, banners, brand names, logo of a company. So all these things they have to discuss, that at for example, if 30-second advertisement is there of Pepsi company, so when will be the headline will come, tagline, then dialogues and logo. So there should be a sequence, or you can say you have to arrange a chronological order, that which thing will appear first and which thing will appear the last. So all these thing will be decided by advertising agency after a lot of discussions. And thus we can say that advertisement copy is nothing but a blueprint of an advertisement. Like an architect make a plan or blueprint before the construct a structure, an advertiser makes an ad copy before it releases an advertisement. A good advertising must be attractive to draw attention. It must be. Means if we speak about the ideal advertisement, that what type of advertisement a audience or common people will like to watch, or you can say like to see. So whatever advertisement you are preparing, it should be believable. Means whatever claims you are making in the advertisement, it should be believable, it should be true, stimulate interest. 30 seconds of advertisement is there, there should be some storyline which attains the retention, or you can say which will entertain the customers, or you can say the audience. It should not be boring. Then convincing. Within 30 seconds, a company have to convince the audience to purchase your product and you have to convince that your product is good, or you can say best, as compared to your rival firms. So whenever we are seeing the advertisement on television, generally the duration of advertisement is 30 to 40 seconds, and within these 30 to 40 seconds company have to convey, or you can say they have to convince the customer to purchase the product. It must be remembered. Now generally whenever the audience is watching the advertisement on television, or they are reading on newspapers hoardings, so generally they are watching the advertisement with the subconscious minds, means customer will forget the advertisement. So you have to prepare such a type of advertisement which will be remembered by a customer for a longer period of time, and for that you have to do repetitive advertisements, means in a single day a company have to do multiple time of advertisement, and it should initiate action means your advertisement should be motivating, it should be stimulative, or you can say it should be such that customer will be motivated to purchase the product whenever they go in a market. So these things you have to keep in mind before to prepare an advertisement. Now, characteristics of advertising copy. First of all, simplicity, extendable, specific, simple format, language, claims should be substantial and consistent. So these 7 things or characteristic trait you have to remember before to prepare any advertisement copy. So let us discuss all these things one after one. First characteristic of advertising copy is simplicity. Advertisement copy should be highlight only 1 or 2 key ideas about the product or brand. This could be the benefits of the product, or the uniqueness of the product, or you can say the novelty of the product. Any 1 or 2 ideas should be highlighted in the advertisements, and too many ideas that is complicates the whole advertisement. Now many products are there which is offering bundle of benefit to the customers in a single product, but if all the benefit advertiser is going to convey in the advertisement, then the advertisement will become lengthier and it will become boring one. So whenever advertiser is preparing the advertisement, at that time they have to keep the advertisement simple. Any 1 or 2 major benefit of your product over your competitors should be highlighted. For example, if a car company is there, Maruti Suzuki, they have launched a new car model in a market. So as we know, car is giving many benefit to us, that it protects us from the sunlight, from the winter, from monsoon. Apart from this, whole family will be accommodated in a car. Then many benefit we are getting from the car, but all these benefits should not be explained in an advertisement. Only 1 or 2 benefit that your company is giving to the customer and your rival firm is not giving. For example, your company is giving good braking system, or you can say new updated technology, or you can say your company is giving airbag facilities, more safety to the customers. So those benefits you have to convey that your product is actually having. Another example, if we take then mobile phone. As we know, mobile is giving many benefits, that you can do a call with the help of your mobile phone. You can use social medias, you can play games, you can see the movies and favorite sports, and many things you do. You can set an alarm, you can use your smartphone as a calendar, as a calculator. Many benefit a mobile phone is giving. But whenever a company is advertising their product, whether it is Vivo, Oppo or anything else, they are just demonstrating the basic, or you can say the main benefit of their product. So a product is having many benefit, but advertiser have to explain the main benefit about the product in an advertisement. Second characteristics is extendable. Advertisement copy should be such that it can extend to several variations and over several mediums like print and broadcast. Now, many types of media is there on which we can do the advertisements. That we will discuss in the next lecture. So, for example, television is there, radio is there, newspaper is there, hoardings is there. So various types of media is there on which advertiser can advertise their product. But whenever you are preparing the advertisement, it should be extendable. For example, if Pepsi company is preparing the advertisement and they have appointed Salman Khan as their brand ambassador. So, for example, Thumbs Up company have appointed Salman Khan as a brand ambassador, and they are shooting the advertisement for the television. Now this advertisement will be broadcast on television, but at the same time the company have to do the photo session of the brand ambassador with their product. So this photo session will help the company to use these pictures, these photographs in their advertisement in newspapers, magazines and hoardings, right? So whenever you are preparing the advertisement, you have to keep in mind that your advertisement should be extendable. It should not be used in particular media like television, but on other media also you should use this advertisement. So you have to keep this thing. Third one is specific. An advertisement can only convince its target audience if the fact and figure highlighted in the advertisements are believable. This is why it is very much necessary for an advertiser to be very specific in displaying the main idea of an advertisement. Means whatever message you are giving to the audience, to the public via your advertisement, with the help of your advertisement, it should be specific. Whatever claims you are making in an advertisement, it should be believable, it should be specific, it should be real. So false claims should not be made in an advertisements. Many soft drink companies are there, they are doing advertisements, and then they are saying that if you purchase our cold drink, if you use this, then you will get a daring, means you will be filled with more and more motivation, you can do extraordinary things. So these are the false claims that the company is making in an advertisement. So these kind of claims should not be made in an advertisement. So whatever benefit your company is offering, that you have to show to the customers in an advertisement. Fourth one is simple format. Including too much information in advertising can make it complicated and difficult for the audience. Whether it is print media or broadcast media, format of advertisement should be portraits, simple ideas and easy to understand. So whatever format, whatever storyline you are using, it should be simple one that every level of audience will be able to understand. For example, if you are doing advertisement in India, right? So you have to do advertisement in simple format, just because your advertisement is being viewed by both the type of people, literate as well as illiterate people, right? So your storyline should be simple that every class of people can understand your advertisement. So your format should be simpler one. Next, language. The use of complicated language in an advertisement may require the target audience to stress their brands and spend time to understand the message. So the language of an advertisement should be simple and understandable by the audience. Nowadays, advertiser uses vernacular language to create good impressions among the targeted audience. Now, language is very important one, specifically in India, just because in India around 1600 type of different languages been used by the people. So and every people is very much comfortable in their local language, or you can say vernacular. Now vernacular word means pradeshik bhasha, for example Gujarati, Marathi, Punjabi. So these are the vernacular languages of different place and different states. For example, as a Gujarati, if the advertisement comes in Gujarati language, then we will understand in a more comfortable way. It will be very much easier to understand. For the same way, if the advertisement comes in Marathi language, so it becomes very much easy for the Marathi people to understand the advertisement. So every people want that the advertisement should be done in their local language, so it becomes very much easier for the audience to understand the advertisement and the message. Nowadays, specifically if we see the Gujarati channels, then all the advertisement which is originally prepared in a Hindi language, but the dubbing is done in Gujarati. Apart from this, whenever you are using the social medias like YouTube and everything, and when the advertisement comes, so the advertisement many times comes in a Gujarati language, just because YouTube is having data that the person who is watching the video comes from this locality or from this region or from this state, and they will come to know that which language is very much popular in that particular region, and accordingly they will publish the advertisement in that particular region. So language is very much important one. It is very much essential to use the vernacular language, or you can say local language. Next characteristic of advertising copy, that is, claims should be substantial. Very high claim made in advertisement normally are not believed, and the target audience may rate it as false or untrue. As I told you earlier also, that whatever claim a company is making in the advertisement, it should be real, it should be true, it should be believable. Many time company is making high claims that if you purchase a product, you will get this, you will get that. Actually, product is not like that, means no any benefit a product is offering to them. So whenever a company is advertising the product, they have to keep in mind that whatever claim we are making, it should be relevant with our product, it should be true, and if we will make high claims, then customer will create a false image about our company, about our product. Last one, consistent. The style of preparing an advertisement should not be radically altered over the life cycle of a product. The lifespan of a product is ideally much longer than the lifespan of advertising campaign. Hence, a product must see through its life cycle and many advertising campaigns. Consumers often associate the advertisement to products, and if the style of advertisement is radically altered over the lifespan of the product, it will break the consistency of the association between the advertisements and the product in the minds of the consumers. Now we see many advertisement of many companies for a very longer period of time, 20 years or more than that also. So what a company have to do, they have to keep consistency in the advertisement. For example, before 20 years ago, Hero company have launched the Splendor, and the still Splendor is popular in a market after 20 years of the launching. So whatever advertisement style that they have adopted before 20 years ago, they have to keep that same campaign. Yes, you can do necessary changes in the technology, in the storyline, etc. But you have to use the same campaign, or you can say same storyline. For example, if in the year 2000 company have launched the Splendor, they've used different slogans, different campaign. After 5 years in 2005, they have changed their campaign, their slogans. So it will create confusions in the mind of public. So one thing you have to keep in mind, your product will live long in a market, and you have to use a campaign which is consistent and similar over a period of time. So these are the 7 characteristics of advertising copy. That's it for this lecture. Thank you.